Using peer and learner feedback is an excellent way to help you reflect on your own teaching practice. In this video, 2 teacher trainees working for adult learning in Gloucestershire share their ideas with each other and receive feedback from their learners, enabling them to reflect on their future development. In this video, you'll be able to observe Mbore, an adult learning IT tutor, discussing a microteach with Lucy, an adult learning tutor who works with nursing teams. Using peer-to-peer discussions can be a useful way to reflect on your own practice. There needs to be honesty and trust if this is going to be effective. The discussion can be conducted in a variety of ways to suit how you wish to reflect. Now let's see how Mbore and Lucy use peer-to-peer reflection.
Hi Mbore, how do you feel that your microteach went then? What sort of feedback did you get from your learners?
Microteach generally went okay, but some learners actually said that it didn't fit their teaching styles.
Oh,
so
right.
Possibly teaching styles is one of the issues that I need to consider.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have any ideas on that?
Yes, I mean that's happened to me on a couple of occasions, and I tended to look at the particular learning styles that teaching styles that I used, and because I use a lot of PowerPoint, which you did as well, didn't
Yes.
you use PowerPoint? I looked at maybe group work and either dividing them into pairs or threes and using that as good reflective practice really, because I find that as they work in groups they're more likely to feed back and reflect back to me than they do individually. And playing games like that as well is often a good sort of stimulant for reflection.
Yeah, okay.
In summary, make sure you set out clear ground rules for your peer-to-peer discussions. Ensure they're open, honest, and they engender trust. Be clear with your peer how you want to structure the discussion. Do you want to test out your ideas? Do you want to get advice on several potential ideas? Do you want your peer to test out an idea or a piece of written work by asking you questions about it? Think about how you record your reflection. Design a journal form, record on a dictaphone, or get written feedback from your peer. In this video, you'll be able to observe Lucy, an adult learning tutor, receiving feedback from her learners and using this to reflect on her practice. Using learner feedback can be an effective way to reflect on your practice. There needs to be opportunities for learners to feedback in a constructive and open way. Ask for learners' own opinions about how the session could be improved, what worked well, what was less successful. Use this to help your own reflection. Now let's see Lucy's learners feeding back on a recent class.
Hi Wendy and Jill, thanks for coming today. Wendy, if you wouldn't mind feeding back to me about how you felt the conflict resolution session went that you came to the other day, because Jill's actually come along because she's actually attending on Wednesday this week, so I'm sure she might have a couple of questions that she wants to ask, generating from your feedback.
Okay. Really good. Like the way you kicked off the session, because you got everybody to introduce themselves, and that for me was very important. We could actually find out where other people who were attending the course came from, their background, so that was very, very good. And that actually broke, everybody's nerves a bit, got us all involved. The other thing, the group work was really, really good. And again, it was really, really important to actually share other people's experiences. And it also made me think about how conflict affects other areas. So I thought that was very, very good. I think some of the information that was delivered was very relevant. And again, it made us think about some of the problems that everybody has. So overall, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Met some really nice people there as well. We had to share experiences.
How do you think what I'll learn this week will actually affect my practice?
Well, what I am hoping should happen is that the morning session will give you the tools and techniques to help you diffuse conflict in your particular area when it comes, because when conflict comes, it comes out of the blue. And if you've got some tools and some techniques to use, that if your mind goes blank during a conflict situation, which it often does, that you have got that in order to be able to help diffuse it and thereby help you and others.
And do you think I'll get enough information to actually write about it after? Because we're required to for the IFL and also as a registered nurse.
Absolutely. The session lasts for about 3 hours, and there'll be plenty for you to actually reflect on afterwards. At the end of it, the objective will be that it will help you diffuse common causes of conflict.
And there's also some handouts on the website, which was really, really good. So rather than print out reams and reams of paperwork, you can actually share the site with us, and you could go on and we could actually download the bits that were relevant to us, which was very good, really good resource.
And you can actually go on to that beforehand if you want to, so that you've got something to look at before you come.
There's one thing for the conflict resolution which I think that probably would be better for next time. When we had to do the personal reflection, we did it individually. So we spent about 5 minutes going through a personal time when we had conflict in the workplace. And I think what would be really, really good is if we could work in pairs. Then that way we could talk to our colleague that sat next to us and actually do that reflection together. I think that would be really, really good rather than do it individually.
Lovely, thank you. Do you think that would be less daunting then?
I think so, because not everybody can recall a conflict situation straight away.
No, that's true.
They have to really think hard, whereas if I was sat with somebody else, they might say, oh, actually, that happened to me last week. So I think working in pairs would be really, really good.
Okay, well, thank you ever so much, Wendy and Jill. I've really, I've got a lot from your feedback, and you've given me some great ideas for how to move forward and actually deliver the session that you're coming to on Wednesday, and perhaps you'll be able to feed back to me about how you feel it goes on Wednesday. So thank you both so much.
It's okay.
That's fine.
In summary, create a conducive opportunity for your learners to feed back. Not rushed, ensure it's constructive and purposeful. Learners will need to know why they are doing this. What do you want to find out? Prepare questions or themes your learners can think about during the session. Think about recording. Prepare a feedback form. Look at a rating system or comment boxes, as this may give you an opportunity to monitor progress in perceptions. Value your learners' opinions. Ask what might be improved, changed, or what is working well.